Hare Krishna. Welcome to this weekly session of the Ramayan series. So, let me first share screen. So, last week we saw Aksha Mataji very nicely. She explained how Kevat had been a housewife in his previous birth and how he had wanted to uh, touch the feet of Vishnu and Lord Vishnu, and how Lakshmi had pushed him away, and that's why in the next birth he became a ferryman, and in this birth as a ferryman, he got the opportunity to not only wash Lord Ram's feet, but he sprinkled water on himself and on all his family members. So this shows how Lord Vishnu or Lord Ram is so merciful that the smallest of desires of the most smallest of animals or living entities, the Lord takes care of. So just think, if when we become serious on this path of devotion service, and when we have such spiritual desires, how the Lord will be able to fulfill these desires? The spiritual path is really commendable. One who follows the spiritual path is really commendable. So, so let's continue from here. Now, Lord Ram crossed the Ganges River and went on the other side, where he met Bharadwaj Muni. Bharadwaj Muni and their Valmiki Muni was also residing in the same ashram. Yeah. So both of them came out to welcome Lord Ram, Sita, and Lakshman, and uh, they were they were so hospitable. They welcomed him so warmly, and they made him sit and washed his feet, and offered him pandamu, fal, and with sweet words. And then Lord Ram asked Bharadwaj Muni as to where he could reside. And Bharadwaj Muni first offered, why don't you reside in my hermitage? So, but Lord Ram refused. No. So Lord Ram then refused, and he just wanted to know where he could reside. So now Bharadwaj Muni then suggested Chitrakoot to reside in the Chitrakoot. Actually, I had recently visited Chitrakoot, and it is so beautiful. It's so much of greenery, the entire area, and just as uh, we have the Govardhan. Okay? So you all must be knowing how Lord Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill on his left hand, on his little finger of this left hand. Okay, this thing. So what does it signify? Can you tell me, children? Yes. It actually signifies that it is left hand is the weakest. I mean, it's weaker than the right hand, right? And the little finger is the weakest of them all. And Lord Krishna actually wanted to show that this is child's play, of course. He was just five and a half years old at that time. And this is child's play for him. So he just wanted to show for the Supreme Lord, everything is easy. Nothing is difficult. Nothing is impossible. So nothing is undoable. That's what Lord Krishna wants to display. So now Lord Ram also, he also went, and in Chitrakoot there are similar hills, and he went to reside on those hills. It is very much like our Golden. This, of course, it is not so long, but it's got a lot of height. in the mountain. So he went on the top, and there are all these places where Lord Ram and Sita used to sleep, and he used to keep a bow, arrow in the middle of between Sita and Ram to show that to show some like respect, maryada. He maintained his respect because he was living as a renunciant in the forest. So, so they used, and there is a rock there, and then there is a rock where Lakshman used to stand, and Daksha Mataji already told you how Mitra Devi came, and Lakshman told Mitra Devi to go to his wife Urmila, okay, and all the sleep that he was supposed to have, he told Mitra Devi, please go there and give it to Urmila. So, so Lakshman used to stand on the rock whole night and guard Lord Ram and Sita. So that rock is also there. I saw that. And so now what is happening in Ayodhya? Let's take a look at that. Sumantra, the minister, he went back. And Lord and Dashrath Maharaj came running to meet Sumantra. When he heard that Sumantra had come. And he thought that Sumantra would bring back, he would talk to Lord Ram and somehow convince him and bring him back. But when he saw the empty chariot and he saw that Sumantra had come back without Ram, he just collapsed, started crying, he collapsed, and he then just went on the bed and he never could get up from there. He was just crying and he was just chanting Ram, Ram, Ram. And at that time he remembered that how he had the story that I told you in the first one of the first classes, right? How Dashrath had gone in the forest to hunt and how he had shot an arrow and son, his name was uh, Shravan Kumar, he got killed and he was a child, he was son of a very old parents whom he used to carry in a tokri, both tokris he used to carry his parents because they were both blind. And how he had shot an arrow, Shravan Kumar had got killed and his father had cursed him, saying that you will die similarly in separation from your son. And he remembered all that. He was just chanting Lord Ram's name. In the morning, when and of course, Kaikeyi told he disowned completely. He just told her, I don't want to see your face. Just get away, go away. And then only Kaushalya and Sumitra were staying nearby, nearby him. And in the morning, when the ushers went to wake him up, they saw that his body had become cold. He had passed away. Both of them, Kaushalya and Sumitra, were crying so bitterly, talking about all the incidents that had happened. And more than that, they were thinking about uh, how uh, Dashrath had died in separation from Lord Ram. And of course, they also were missed him so badly. They were thinking about the recent incidents all the while. And then they sent Vasishtha Muni immediately said that messengers should go and get Bharat. Bharat had gone to his uncle's, maternal uncle's place. So they told him, this Vasishtha sent messengers so that Bharat and Shatrughan could be called back. And Bharat, of course, had already started getting all these nightmares, and he was and he used to wake up in sweat. And he saw that the one in one dream he saw that his father was in a vat of oil, and in another he dreamt that there were so many jackals howling and so many ill omens and bad dreams he had. And so when the messenger came, they didn't, of course, they didn't disclose that his father had passed away. They just said that your father is not well and he has asked for you to please come, the virgin. So when Bharat, he was already expecting the worst when he and Shatrugna came to Ayodhya. And immediately, Kaikeyi went to meet them, welcome them, and she shared the good, very good news that now you are the heir to the throne. So Bharat was very surprised. He was Ram, the eldest son. How could he become the heir to the throne? At that time, she told how she had asked for two boons from Dashrath and how in one year she had asked for banishment of Lord Ram, and the second that Bharat should succeed the throne. When Bharat heard this, he was so angry. He was so angry. He told Kaikeyi, "You are not my mother. You cannot be a well-wisher. You don't know how attached I am to my brother, and you separated me and Ayodhya from my you have separated me from my brother and Ayodhya from its rightful heir." So he's just saying this. He just walked out, and Vashish and he was looking out for his father. He went to his father's room, and it was all empty, and it was completely dark and cold, and he didn't know what had happened. And he came out, and Samantha was there, and Samantha took him to the place where Dashrath Maharaj was preserved in a vat of oil. So they took him out, and they asked him to do the final rite. And Bharat, when he saw Dashrath in the state, he broke down, he started crying, tears flowed down from his eyes and rolled down his cheeks, and he was heartbroken. He did the final rite, he performed the final rite, and set the fire on fire. He was crying bitterly throughout. And then Vashisht Muni, after this was his Dashrath's cremation was over, he asked him to. He said that he would now like to crown you as a king, as the next heir to the throne. You were the next heir to the throne. And Bharat was stricken that he said, "How could you say this to me when you know that Lord Ram is there? He is the eldest. How can I? I am a servant. And all this belongs to Lord Ram. So how can a servant rule over the position of someone else? This is all wrong. This cannot be possible." And then he, in front of all the citizens of Ayodhya, he declared, "I am going to go and fall at the feet of Lord Ram and bring him back so that he becomes the king of Ayodhya." And he say he called for his army, and they all, the entire army, then Vashishthamni, the mothers, mothers, they all set out and on their chariots. And so as they were moving along, roads were being paved, trees were being planted because sandalwood uh, water was being sprinkled on the road so that a fragrant smell could come. And then they were also creating a nice atmosphere so that when Lord Ram would come back, he would be happy in this atmosphere. So they reached the edge of the forest, and they were going to cross Ganga. So at that time, Guha saw Bharat coming, and immediately uh, he ran. And the first question he asked him was, what is his intention? And Bharat was so sad. He said, I feel so sad that you have to ask me for my intention. I'm going to go fall at my brother's feet and ask him to come back and be the king. So, and that is my intention. So, Guha, when he heard this, he was so happy. He called out for all his herdsmen, and everybody came, and they all the entire army and the mothers and everyone climbed onto the boat and they rowed across. And they went to the ashram of Bharadwaj Muni. And again, Bharadwaj Muni also had the same question. So, what is your intention? What is the purpose of coming here? And Bharat was very sad. He said, at least I thought you would know my true intentions, but you are also asking me this. Bharat Muni said, I know everything. Bharat Muni said, because he knew the past, present, future. So he said, I know everything. I just wanted to hear from you very much. He said, Bharat, sorry, he is not a man. Bharat said that I am going to get Lord Ram to come to Ayodhya and rule. So, and that time, Bharadwaj Muni was very happy and he told him that Lord Ram is in the in Chitrakoot Hills and he showed him the way. And at this time, when everything was happening, Indra was watching all this very closely. And Indra thought, if Bharat is the reservoir of all love and uh, Lord Ram is is a, is a servant of his devotee, when if any of his devotees wants something, or if any devotee comes to him and offering love, then he would be completely sold out to them. So I should do something about it. And he went to his guru, spiritual master, Brihaspati, and he said, I don't think I will not allow Bharat to meet Lord Ram. So because if Lord, I don't know, the main purpose of Lord Ram to have come is that they should, that he should kill all the Rakshasas, especially Ravana. So that is his purpose. But if Bharat meets him, I'm sure Bharat will take him back to Ayodhya. He's filled with so much love. So that at that time, Brihaspati reminded him, don't do anything like that, he said. Because if you do anything to uh, Lord Ram, he will tolerate it, but not if you do anything to Bharat, who is a great, who is his devotee. He will never tolerate anything harmful befalling his devotee. So don't do it. You remember the story of Durvasuni and Ambarish Maharaj? He said. Ambarish was a great devotee of the Lord, and Durvasuni was the incarnation of Lord Shiva. So he and his 600 disciples, they all came one day to Amrish Maharaj and said that we are coming. I'm just going for a bath. I'm going. I want to come to lunch to your palace. So at that time, there was in fact, Amrish Maharaj had actually been fasting one whole year, the Ekadashi Vrat, but entire one whole year without nirjal, without any water also. So the Paran time is the fast breathing time is soon approaching, and at that time, so if he waited for Dugapuri to come back after his bath, then the Paran time would pass, and then he would not get the benefit. So he was in a dilemma. He didn't know what to do. At that time, his spiritual master told him, it is okay if you skip a single drop of water because in that way you will be breaking the fast, but at the same time you would not have broken it if you don't consume any eatable. So just because then you will lose the benefit of the entire fast. So please do this. So at that time, Amrish Maharaj went and sipped one small drop of water, and when Durvasuni heard this, he was so angry, livid with anger, and he came rushing, and he took out one hair and he told Amrish, "What have you done? You dare eat before me?" He shall not eat it. And what hospitality are you showing your guest? So when Amrish Maharaj said, he didn't say anything. He just bowed his hand, bowed his head, and folded his hands. He just stood quietly. and Durvasuni just got one strand of hair and threw it down, and immediately and he stamped it, and immediately one big Rakshasa demon came out, and Durvasuni just sent him after to kill Amrish Maharaj. When Amrish Maharaj saw this, he just continued standing there with folded hands. And but when Lord Narayan, Krishna saw this, he just sent his, he called out to Sudarshan, Sudarshan, he said, and he just sent out his Sudarshan. And Sudarshan speedily came and cut off the demon's head. And it started now chasing Indra. Indra ran and ran, sorry, Durvasuni. And Durvasuni ran and ran and ran, but he could not do anything. He went to Shiva, Lord Shiva, then he went to Brahmaji, then he went to Vishnu. Even Vishnu said, I can't do anything, Narayan. He said, I can't do anything. It is between my devotees. It is Sudarshan is also my devotee. Amrish Maharaj is also my devotee. So it is between my devotees. And if you want to escape the wrath of Sudarshan, go and fall at Amrish Maharaj's feet. Durvasuni went and ran and fell at Amrish Maharaj's feet and begged forgiveness. And at that time, the Sudarshan and Amrish Maharaj then just folded his hands and started praying to Sudarshan, and he said, please forgive Durvasuni, and if any harm is to befall me, please you can take me, please. But Sudarshan, when he heard Amrish Maharaj pray, he just quietly disappeared from there. So that's what he said, do you remember the story? So if you harm Bharat, any harm to come to Bharat, you will be vanquished. So don't do anything of this sort. Don't worry. Everything will work out, and we will have. There won't be any problem. So now, so Indra, when he heard this, he felt very happy, and he just uh, went back. And so, so now Bharat proceeded, and he went to Lord Sri Ram, and he fell at his feet, and he pleaded and begged and cried, but Ram refused. He said, I have promised my mother Kaikeyi and my father had actually promised Kaikeyi, and I am going to keep this promise of my father. I will be dishonored if I break this promise and I come back to Ayodhya to rule. So when Bharat heard this, he said, I'm going to fast unto death. And immediately he sat. At that time, many sages came. He convinced Bharat that please don't do this because the purpose of Lord Ram is yet to be fulfilled, and in this, he will be fulfilling the purpose, his life's purpose. So when Bharat heard this, he just bowed his, folded his hands and bowed in prayer, and then immediately he took out a pair of jeweled slippers and kept it and so asked Lord Ram to wear it and give it to him so that he could go and he could go and worship this footwear. So at that time, Bharat then took his footwear, but he also told her that I will not go back to Ayodhya to rule. You are the so 14 years I will wait for you, and even if one day you are late, then I will give up my life. So after 14 years, I'm waiting for you. Please come back, and you have to rule. You will be the king of Ayodhya. And and he also said, now I will also be settling down in Nandigram, which is at the outskirts of Ayodhya. So I don't want to accept any, any luxury. In fact, another thing, a very important thing I forgot to tell you is that when Guha met Bharat, Guha had told Bharat that the who had told him that Lord Ram was sleeping on the bare floor and he had matted his hair with the banyan sap and he was wearing tree bark. So when Bharat heard this, he was he was he became so sad and he said, I will give up all luxury. So he also wore tree bark, then matted his hair with sap and and he was and that is how we had come to meet Lord Ram. And Bharat now took his brother's Putra Paduka and went back to and went to and settled down at Nandigram, which was the outskirts of Ayodhya. He didn't go any further there. So we will continue with the next, that is Aranyakand. Okay. Now I'll share the screen for Aranyakand. So now we start with Aranyakand. Now Lord Ram uh, was filled with all the memories that Bharat, his meeting with Bharat and his mother, and of course he also had performed his father's uh, Shabda. So he was filled with all these memories, and he could no longer feel Chitrakoot. So he decided that he would go ahead. So he decided to leave Chitrakoot, and actually one important pastime at somewhere at this time when once Lord Ram was uh, had kept his head on the lap of Sitaji and he was resting. At that time, Jayanta, Jayanta, who was Jayanta? Can you tell me? Yeah, Jayanta was Indra's uh, son. So Jayanta, like sometimes, like all these, of course, Indra was so powerful, right? He could, uh, he could control the clouds and he was so powerful. So Jayanta, as all children of powerful parents, he was he was full of pride and he thought that he could get away with anything. And he and his friends used to bother all the rishis and do a lot of do a lot of mischief. And then when they he came upon this couple where Lord Ram was lying on the lap of Sitaji, and he saw that Sita was looking so beautiful. Yet she was unlike any Apsara. She was more beautiful than any Apsara. And she came, and so he first he called. So Sita ji saw him, but she felt that she didn't take much. She didn't give him much attention. She thought that he would go away, and then slowly he started inching closer and closer and closer, and then he pegged at her hand, and then and Sita tried to shoo him away. But he would try and he would again come back. And then suddenly he jumped and he pegged at her chest. And and it was so sharp that blood started oozing and one drop of blood fell on Lord Ram's face. And immediately Lord Ram woke up and when he saw this and saw the blood that had come out and that Sitaji was bleeding, and he looked at who had done this, and he saw the crow, and he was so angry, he just took a kusha grass and he just picked it at Jayanta. And when Jayanta saw this, he realized that it was the end of him. And he immediately stood away and came flying, and then again he came and fell at Sita's feet. Now, there are two lessons learned here. One was the pride of Jayanta. Uh, Indra was powerful, he was not. Okay? But even if he was, there should always be humility coupled with your achievements, whatever achievements you may have or whatever power you may have, there should always be humility because pride comes before a fall. So, or rather, pride is always followed by a person's fall down. So now, and the second part, the second lesson we learned, Jan. Jan the came flying and he fell at Lord Sita Devi's feet. And but he was showing it back to Lord Ram. And Sita slowly took Jayanta and put his head on Lord Ram's feet. So who's Sita? Sita or Lakshmi Ji or La Radharani, they are all the internal potency of the Lord. So the internal potency of the Lord offers whatever we have. When we offer to the internal potency, we offer Shakti, right? Shakti and Shakti potency of the Lord. They offer everything that we offer them to the Lord. So we should not approach, we cannot and we should not approach the Lord directly. We should always try and approach to our spiritual master or our seniors, senior devotees, or to the internal potency, that is Radharani or Sita Devi or Lakshmi Ji, not go to Narayan or Lord Ram or Lord Krishna directly. Okay. And another lesson learned is so when Jayanta surrendered, okay, Lord Ram would never have forgiven Jayanta for what he did because he had harmed this Sita Devi also his devotee also, right? Devotee. So Lord Ram would never have forgiven, but because Sita Devi forgave Jayanta, Lord Ram also forgave him. And that, so but he said, this cannot go in vain, so you will have to sacrifice something. And it blinded him in one eye. So they say that now also crows can't see, like we have our vision as such that we have a single vision, right? We see it our uh, convergence, right? Our vision. But crows have dual vision, like they can see two things with two eyes. So two different things they will see. So they are literally blind with one eye. We can see only well in one eye. So now Lord Ram, then filled with memories of Bharat, he decided to meet, actually one of the chaste, one of the most chaste ladies, and Anusuya and Akini were so happy to see them. And Anusuya gave so many gifts to Sita. She offered her a garland which would never fade, and so many jewelry pieces, bracelets and necklaces, and so many beautiful jewelry pieces. And she told her in fact to wear everything and go before uh, Lord Ram, because she said this will please her. And Lord Ram, of course, was very happy to see Sita so decorated beautifully. And after he suggested that he go to Dandaka forest, but he wanted. The Dandaka forest is filled with Rakshasa, and they will not leave you. They will attack you and they will try to harm you and they will try to kill you. So you will have to be very careful once you enter Dandaka forest. So the first demon that they encountered was Virada. And Virada was a huge Rakshasa, huge. And when they entered the Dandaka and they were walking some distance, they must have walked. Immediately, the Virada appeared and he caught hold of Sita Devi. And, uh, and he started walking away with Sita Devi. And at that time, when then Ram and Lakshman attacked them with arrows. They tried to kill him, but Virada had got a boon from Brahmaji himself that no weapon, material weapon, or any weapon could harm him or kill him. So nothing, whatever they tried, nothing could affect Virada. He just continued walking, and at that time, and he threw boulders and rocks at Ram and Lakshman, and they did find it in. And when Sita saw this, she said, "Please leave Ram and Lakshman alone. I will come with you." So when Ram and Lakshman heard this, immediately they took out their Ram said, "I will chop off his left hand, will chop off his right hand," and immediately they took out their swords and they cut off both each one their hand, and then they dug a, and while Lord Ram caught hold of Virada, he told Lakshman to dig a big hole, and he pushed Virada in. And Virada before uh, he told him that, "Oh, I'm so happy that." Then he got to know who is this powerful person who had actually almost who had cut off his hand. So Lord Ram, when he revealed his identity, Virada was very happy. He said, "I'm actually a Gandharva who's been cursed. So thank you very much." Uh, so he said, "Please go to Sharbanga Rishi's ashram, and he will tell you where you put reside." So saying this, and Virada fell into the pit and he died with a loud, a loud noise. They could hear him crashing into the hole, and he died. And a beautiful Gandharva appeared from this dead body of Virada, and they all went to meet Sharbanga Rishi. When they entered Sharbanga Rishi's ashram, they saw a chariot in which Indra had come. So, but when Indra saw Lord Ram come, Indra immediately went to it. So he did not want to meet Lord Ram before he had killed Ram. So then they went and asked Sharbanga Rishi why had Indra come. So Sharbanga Rishi told him that Indra had come to inform him that Lord Ram was going to be. And then Sharbanga Rishi informed Ram that actually I had planned to give up my material body. So now my desire is that I give it up in your presence. So then Lord Ram asked him as to where he could stay. Then he said, "You please go to uh, Krishna, his Agastya's disciple, and you can go and ask him, and he will tell you where to stay, your place of residence." And saying this, Chaitanya Rishi made stacked some wood, lit fire to it, and entered it. And as his body became ashes, beautiful celestial body came out of the fire and ascended to Ramayan. So now they all went to meet Sri Krishna. Krishna was Agastya disciple. Agastya Muni's disciple. And when Sri Krishna saw, he was so happy that he welcomed him with great happiness and joy and fervor. He washed their feet, his feet, Lord Ram's feet. He was very happy, and Sri Krishna said, "You could stay here." Lord Ram was did not want to do that. Then Sri Krishna said, "Why don't you visit all the rishis in this forest, and by the time I will think of a good place for you to stay." So then Lord Ram started visiting all the rishis who were staying in the forest, and they were each and he stayed with them for some for a week, some for a fortnight, month, with some he stayed for 2 3 months, and even some 1 year. You know? So and then he came back to after visiting all of them, he came back to Sri Krishna again Sri Krishna, and he asked Sri Krishna again as to what he could take. And Sri Krishna said, "I think you should read Agastya Muni. He's giving knowledge." Agastya Muni was just near to Sri Krishna's ashram. So they all went to meet Agastya Muni, and Agastya Muni suggested that they should stay in Panchoti. So Agastya Muni, so Lord Ram decided to uh, walk towards Panchoti. And as they were walking, they met Jatayu. Jatayu was Dasharat Maharaj's old friend. And when Jatayu saw Lord Ram, he was so happy, and he he told him about his friendship with his father Dasharath, and he said that I will, as long as you're in the Dandaka forest, I will keep an eye out for you, and I will see that no harm befalls you. Saying this, Jatayu also started following him. Now they settled on the banks of Godavari, beautiful, and they made a beautiful hermitage there, where they, where they did their morning yajna, and their every day meditation and sadhana. And at this place, Surpanaka, she was the sister of Ravana, Vibhishan, and Karan, Dushan. She decided to, she was just passing by, and she saw this hermitage was not seen before. And then, out of curiosity, when she went in, she saw this two handsome men, youth, and she found them very good, very handsome. And but she saw that there was one Lord Ram who was really well built, muscular, you know, and she came near him, and of course she was in a ugly, deformed face and figure, and her nose was all big, and eyes were bulging out, and it was so ugly to look at. But she came close to Lord Ram. She said, "Oh, handsome one, you don't look like you are a hermit. What are you doing in this forest?" So when Lord Ram said that he was a Kshatriya, that he had come to uh, stay there for a few years, then Supnaka said, "This is not your right place. Uh, Come with me. I will take you, and we will enjoy together." And Lord Ram heard this. He said, "But I am already married. So you see this, she is my wife. How can I marry you? So you go there, that is my brother. And my brother, he has not brought his wife. So you can go and you can marry him." So Surpanaka now went to to Lakshman, and Lakshman, she asked Lakshman to marry her. And when Lakshman heard this, he said, "But I am a servant of Lord Ram. How can I marry you?" So you will be also become his servant. So do you want to be that or you want to be queen? So why don't you just go and ask him lovingly? He will surely marry. So now Surpanaka again came back to Lord. She did not know that these two were actually playing with her. They were actually having fun with her. She in all her innocence, she went from one person to another. Now Lord Ram said again, I cannot marry you. I already have a wife, see her. So I cannot marry you. You will have to go to Lakshmana. So, but when she heard this, she said, I will now uh, kill and eat Sita. Then if you don't have a wife, you can marry me. And she that leaped towards Sita. So when Lord Ram saw this, he immediately shouted to Lakshman. He just told Lakshman, Lakshman, cut off her nose and her ears and disfigure her so that she'll never come back here. So immediately he took out, Lakshman took out his sword and cut off her nose and 2 ears, and she was all bleeding and crying loudly with anger and rage. She went rushing to Karan and Dushan, who were just nearby, and she went to them and said, see, this is what two human beings they have done this to. You should not rest before you take uh, my revenge. So now Karan Dushan first sent around 14, the most powerful Rakshasas, 14 of them, huh, they sent uh, to Lord Ram. But within minutes, they were defeated and they were killed. And when Karan Dushan heard this, Surpanaka also, Surpanaka said, what covered you? Instead of you going, you sent your servants, your army. You should have avenged my insult, and you are all cowards. When Karan Dushan heard this, they got very angry, and they also went and they rushed to Lord Ram. So now at this point, Lord Ram, when he saw this, he immediately told Lakshman to take Sita and go into a cave, and he said, "I will deal with it." And he Karan Dushan also brought 14,000 of their army with him. But Lord Ram, they were no match for Lord Ram. With lightning speed, he just shot so many arrows that within minutes, all the 14,000 were killed. And Karan Dushan were the only ones who were fighting against Lord Ram. Even then soon Lord Ram cut off their hands and legs and shot an arrow, shot an arrow at their chest and killed both of them. Now, this point is mentioned in Ramcharitamanas. Tulsidas is Ramcharitamanas. How Lord Ram then entrusted Sita to Agni. Because he saw now the fight has begun in earnest, in all seriousness, and now the Rakshasas are going to attack, and they are not going to rest till they uh, finish it. So that is, of course, there. That would be their aim. It's not, of course, possible, but still. So he said he just interested Sita to the fire god, and Agni Dev, uh, and from Agni, another Sita, that is Chaya Sita, or shadow of Sita. She came out of Agni, and it was she who was the stayed behind the Lord Ram. So now Surpanaka then went rushing. So actually there was Surpanaka then went rushing to Ravana, her brother, and informed Ravana of the death of Karan Dushan and told Ravana that you should avenge my death. Actually, I had gone to her Ram. Ram's wife is so beautiful that she's no match for all your queens. So I had actually gone to kill them and get her for you. But they not only he disfigured me. He also killed your brothers, Karan, Bhushan, and this is you are going to keep quiet. I think you should see that uh, Lord Ram is killed. So for this, he should be punished for this. So when Ravana heard this, he decided to uh, attack Karan, attack uh, Lord Ram and Lakshmana. But there was this advisor, one Akamsana, who had uh, who had been actually there, who was the only sole witness of how when Karan Bhushan were attacking Lord Ram. So he had escaped and he came running back to Ravana and he told Ravana that if you go and attack Lord Ram, you will be killed without any doubt. So there should be only one way. What you should do is you should snatch Sita away. Because once Sita is separated from Lord Ram will become heartbroken and he can be easily killed. So when Ravana was very happy when he was this, and he visited Marichi. He told Marichi that you should help me. But Marichi then immediately warned you. They are not ordinary mortals. They are incarnations of Lord Vishnu himself. So I think you should give up this attempt. You have so many beautiful lives. I don't think you should put your life at stake for for another maiden. So when Ravana heard this, he also thought that he thought about it and he agreed and he went back to Lanka. And here then, but again, Shurpanaga did not rest. She wanted to she was bent on getting her revenge. So again she told Ravana, you are also a coward. I thought Karan Bhushan my cousin. You are also a coward. You don't have any courage. You should go and somehow uh, snatch Sita away. She is meant for you. And when Ravana heard this, he decided to do that and went back to Marich again to convince him to, for a plan. So now this we will end our session with this and we will next session we cover of how Sita is kidnapped and Lord Ram search for Sita and where and how go and move and we will move ahead in the